What's going on, traders? This is Mike with Tactical Traders. Going over some charts at the end of the day right now, and looking at Spce on the daily chart over the past year price history. And today is June 14th, 2021. So we're gonna be just quickly going over the chart. I'm gonna be just mapping it out, and basically in real time telling you what I'm seeing right now. We do have some older drawings on the screen right now. This is from past analysis, such as this descending triangle pattern right here we mapped out. Looks like it broke it there, hit our area of resistance we had mapped out previously, and went out to do some really big moves. So nice mover here, and actually just looking right here, you can already see a little head and shoulders action right here on the day that already got completed out. So interesting one that definitely follows a lot of patterns. So let's go over the chart and try to find some patterns. But before we do, just want to go over recently what's been going on in the last month. It looks like after that right shoulder was completed, it had a pretty nasty downtrend going down here, as well as coming down here with some other lows. Descending wedge, or falling wedge, if you will, broke right there with an increased amount of volume. Actually, really a lot of volume. Very impressive volume too. Way more than anywhere went during the year earlier, and has just pretty much been like stamping right on up, going on to test some hopefully some new highs. So let's go down more into a intraday chart. I feel like this is gonna be yeah, this doesn't really map it out too much. But actually, before we go down to a smaller chart, let's just map out some areas of resistance right here on this daily. So this one kind of stands out to me right here, or then that 38, 39, we'll call it 39 resistance. And then for some support, it looks like right about here. Yeah, this is showing. You can see that this body closed over above it right here on this candle. This one got touched there as well, and then it acted as resistance here. And then recently, for the last few days, this has definitely been a strong area of support. So let's just map that out with a green highlight. And what was the price on about 35? All right, so interesting areas. But let's go down to a smaller one. Let's do the 10-day. All right. Yeah, so this is actually looking pretty good. So we have definitely some support right here in the last couple of days around we'll just call it 35, 34, 75, somewhere in between there. But we also have some nice higher lows coming in here. I'm changing my drawing tool. So this yellow line right here is going to be our trend line. And as you can see, I have a lot of data points here showing this is a pretty strong uptrend. Right here, the price tested it, bounced off of it, tested again, bounced off of it, again going up to hit that resistance, getting rejected at the resistance, holding that support right here at 35, slightly dipping below it, but that trend line didn't come up and kind of verge, and just kind of walked it right up, bounced off it again. So now what we're seeing is we're going to start seeing the price action get really tight between these areas right here. I'm going to do it with a yellow line to highlight the pattern. Into a ascending triangle pattern right here. I'm going to remove some of the drawings so it's a little bit more clear. Here we go. All right, so we have a ascending triangle pattern. An ascending triangle pattern is an overall continuation pattern. When I say continuation pattern, it means it's going to be continuing the overall trend more than likely. The odds are in the favor that the overall trend will continue. So in this case, looking at the 50 SMA here, looking at the 200 SMA here, and just the higher lows of the price going up, you can obviously say that this is in a bullish trend. So as the price action gets tighter and tighter in this range, we're going to be looking for the price action to have to make a move outside of it. And we're going to be testing that 38. So right now, I'm actually going to be putting my own personal alert on it right here. So me personally, I am putting a alert at 38.22. I'm going to get a personal alert on that when the price does hit that. At that point, I am going to be checking the volume. I'm going to want to see an increase of volume at the same time that price action is coming up. That's going to show me that there's a lot of bullish momentum, a lot of strength behind the move, and we're not going to get caught in some type of fake out breakout. Once I see that volume coming in, it's confirmed. I probably won't take this stock long until after the high of 38.65 is broken. And then I'm actually going to say it's a 100% confirmed breakout with an increased amount of volume, and that's when I'm going to trade this stock along. Now in this 10-day chart, I don't really have a good price points, so we're going to go back to the daily chart of some areas of possible profit taking. All right, so looking like 40 might be an area of resistance just because we have that right here, and that makes sense to me just because it's a nice whole number. So 40, I'm going to mark that, and you could always take off maybe If you're scalping, maybe all of your position size, and that could be your number one target. Or if you're maybe looking to swing this a little bit farther out and maybe hopefully test those longs, long setups, you could always take off maybe 10, 20, 30% of your position size at that 40. Lock in some gains, give yourself some wiggle room, and then let the rest of your shares continue on to higher highs and hopefully to compound your gains into more and more. Alright, traders, well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook. And until next time, stay profitable.